It's Renegade Flanny here doing what I do. Appreciate you stopping in. I'm here with my buddy Sir Camps-a-Lot. He goes by Steel in his off time. Appreciate everybody stopping in. Let's see here. There we go. I actually got it live. Look at me. Let's see. Hope everyone's well. Let's check this out. Let's see. Yeah, I am alive. New managing moderators can't support the channel even if. Yeah, I am alive. I got it working, brother. Very nice. Alright, so thanks again everybody for joining us. Hope you had a good 4th. Like I said, I'm here with Steel doing what I do. Steel and me go way back. We've been playing baseball and Call of Duty, Warzone, Fortnite, whatever the fuck it is. We do it all the time. Sometimes more often than others. Or, you know, more oftenly playing, but I swear I already... Oh yeah, I kind of screwed that up. Switch points, go to here. This is my first time streaming on YouTube, so in years, I'll put it that way. So if you're having any issues with something, let me know. I'm not seeing any. I'm not seeing like there's any glitches from my perspective. When you're ready, Steel, you're good to go.
Alrighty.
So that's Steel. He sounds like Shaggy, just like, you know, like, hey man, like a California Shaggy, but it's from Bama. The accent doesn't click, but, you know, it's cool. Like I said, we play baseball. We play baseball a lot. He's one of the best baseball players. Probably in America. I mean, probably top 1,000 in America. Easily. I bet you push top 500 pretty regularly when you play. So yeah, guys, let's see here. Let's see what we're doing. We got 2nd place earlier. I said I appreciate everybody checking in and everything. Let's see what we can get. Alright. I was an affiliate streamer on Twitch, and then I lost the account. I just can't seem to get it recovered. So that's a pain in the ass. Gonna restart on YouTube. A little bit easier for people to just click on YouTube links. So I hope everybody had a good 4th. Hope no one's in the ER right now with a hand half blown off. Then again, if you're Robert Acuna Jr., you can see him blowing his hand off. Every time things go good, things go bad. I'm a big Cubs fan. You'll see me doing disc golf and then Cubs podcasts, fantasy sports podcasts, stuff like that. Try to be unique in a sense, but you know, it's streaming. You can only do so much with, you know, low budget. So alright, Steel, what are you thinking? Left corner over here by these bunkers? Maybe this one? Oh, that's another buy. Ooh, maybe this one has a buy. Ooh, that's unusual. Usually we have buys on our bunker. No buys on the bunker. Okay. We could try for that recon. I think everybody would, though. We could try north and work our way south. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, let's go for recon.
Alright. Pink it is. Oh, we only got 3. What's up there, 901? Streaming on YouTube, you're welcome to check it out. It's just my call name. There is another team with us. I'm gonna peel left, going to the rink. Yep. Especially 3v4, that might be rough. You do have a gun now. Anybody on us? Hit him hard. There you go. Got you, 901. I got a blue PP9 if someone needs it.
I'll take it.
And over here, by the small building. Boom.
Heartbeat sensor here.
Lanny, did you see the Dodgers score?
No. What happened?
They lost 18-1.
Hey, the Cubs beat them that bad the beginning of the year. But did you see the Cubs today? We broke a record that has never happened before. For the Cubs.
What's that?
8 home runs, 1 game. 1 guy across the water.
Enemy exit, cancel my last.
Or not water, I'm sorry. Across the train area. Yeah, 8 home runs, 1 game. Bush had 3, Pete had 2, Swanson 1, Carson Kelly 1. That was fairly nice.
Ooh.
Carson Kelly's got 11 home runs, 10 in 1 month. 10 in May. Alright, hey, we got people to the bunker. I'm gonna try to get high and snipe. Could be bots, I don't know yet. Alright, I'm going up another round.
Your objective's simple. Eliminate all bounty targets.
I got a purple cipher.
Marked.
I don't see anyone over there in the bunker.
Primary objective complete. All targets eliminated.
Here.
We want to head that way? I'll hit the tree line this way just to counter anybody. Guy up here. Guy on us. Job. And my audio is just kicking, dude. There might be one more up here. Yeah. I'm coming backwards. Where's he at? Oh, I see him. There you go.
Loading.
Your squad's in the safe zone.
Nothing left.
Got gas moving in.
Assault rifle marked.
I'm going down, Steel.
Alright.
I just didn't want you to know. It sounds hit. I haven't heard anything yet. I got a guy over here.
We've got movement in this area.
Ah. Dead. Knocked. Dead. Another one in here.
X-ray spotted.
Downed. Blue LW, dude. Holy shit. Alright. How's our money looking? We gonna buy this now? There you go, Steel.
Some cash here. Buy station marked.
Yeah, there's 6 grand there. We should be fine. I just think I'm gonna put that LW on here on my thing instead of a cat. Oh, I do have a L. Oh, it wasn't an LW. It was something else.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Guy flying. Oh my god, whatever. I fucked him up. Are you serious? What you think, bro? We're all just chilling, aren't we? Shit. Alright. Well, that's not a recon, is it? Should be a search and destroy, I'm pretty sure. At least from what I'm seeing on my screen.
Yeah, search and destroy.
It told me recon when it was hit. I'm like, I don't think that's what that is.
Man, this guy had a lot of cash.
So yeah, Renegade Nation.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Alright, that looks clear.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. Plant and defend the bomb at the location marked on your attack map. Prepare for contact.
LDBR, ready for launch.
There's people over here.
See and move, disregard that.
Let's see here. I can use self. You can use self.
Dude, this objective is a long way away.
Maybe it's trying to move us this way for a reason. Maybe the circle's closing this way. I don't think it would move us from circle to outside circle unless there was a reason. Like, not outside circle, but you know what I mean. The ridge, edge.
All squad mates are in the safe zone.
Well,
Gas is moving.
this is my least favorite part of the map. Boneyard.
Superstore
I almost
and...
die here.
Yeah, Superstore is definitely mine. I can't do Superstore that well.
I just want to get in,
My
get
station
out.
marked.
The bomb's
He buy
armed.
self and then leave
Prevent
me
enemy squad from
1500.
defusing it.
Oh, thank you. I don't think I need it. Did this kill the buy center?
I don't know. Probably not.
Contract complete. Hostiles may be in the area.
Guy in front of me.
Well, maybe it does.
I'm trying to fucking land this bitch somewhere. I won't crash it. There we go. Someone can cover for a second.
Yeah.
She's just talking. She's not even like awake. Thank you. Alright, what are we thinking here? Guy on me. Real. Thank you. Slide cancels how I knew that one. The buy station is showing up on the map, but Dos amigo. On your way, honey. Sorry. Are you camping the buy? Is that what you're doing? Guys to my right. Someone threw a semi. I got a shot off. I got one downed. I got a cluster down. Oop, that was bad. Guy coming to you.
Recon flyover!
Gas is moving in. New safe zone
Loading.
located.
Set in mine.
Priority tasking request received. We're done.
Coming to you, Steel. Feet.
Got him.
Yep. Covering that door. Okay. My proximity mine went off on the buy.
Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile UAV in the area.
Buy center has guys.
Enemy advanced UAV overhead.
See him. Got melted.
I got him.
Reloading. Yeah, you got this.
Fucking Beavis.
Squad mates in the gulag. If they survive, they can deploy.
Yeah, we should have got out of there. Like you didn't like that spot. I don't like it either. Should have gotten the heli and just dipped.
Success means redeployment. Failure means elimination.
Ghoulie now. Dead.
Stand by for redeployment if you would.
Matter of mind, that was a headshot kill, and all I'm using is a controller.
All stations are back in the air.
Alright, should we go to loadout? Oh, you're there. Cool. I'm jumping on you.
Yeah.
I got limited time. I gotta drop fast. Cover for 4 seconds. I'll be right there. I'm out. What about rotating to this side
Moving here.
instead of up the middle?
That's where we died.
Yeah,
But
right
I
in front of
mean way
us.
out there.
Yeah, I don't want to go out right in front of us. I want to go around.
Alright.
Isn't that a max bounty in front of us?
Cancel my
Let's
last.
get that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
grab that.
Yeah.
Hunt contract right here.
Your squad mate's located in HVT. This one's high risk, high reward, so keep your eyes open.
I'm going over there. That's what I think's gonna be safe.
Can't get to this buy.
There should be one more. Does that sound right? Nope. That don't sound right. Sorry. Guy at the bridge behind us.
Safe zone.
We've got movement in this area.
I hope you know that's about hand to
Visual
hand
on
combat.
X-ray. Disregard that. Cancel my last. Changing mag. Movement
One
here.
coming. Good job.
Enemy soldier incoming. Enemy UAV is online.
Behind us. Nice. We got a decent amount to travel.
Switching mags.
Are you still going outskirts?
Yeah, there's a guy in front of you.
See, cancel my last.
Move to the safe zone. You've got gas moving in.
So if we do this right, we can hit that bunker and sneak behind. 901, I think, can hear us because every time I say something, he's on it. I got a cell. You see anything at the race course? I got nothing in front of me. Yep. Hit him. Missed him. Nice, let's go.
Changing mags.
Targets evaded. Bounty contracts in full.
Precision on us. Keep running. Keep running. Keep running. They haven't shot at us, just a precision. Damn. Coming back right now.
I thought I was out of the way.
Don't worry, mate. You're not done yet. Appreciate it.
Yeah, forget about it.
I don't even know where that guy is.
I don't know, but I only got one shield. That was rough. Here you go. Behind me.
Thanks.
New safe zone located. The Gulag's locked down. Area's clear.
We gotta find a guy.
Enemy airstrike.
We gotta get out of here now. Let's go.
Here we go again.
Loadout drop inbound.
I, can't- I
Jesus.
swear, man.
I just
Like,
jumped out.
I run
Oh
the
my
wrong
god.
way.
Oh shit, he got you. Or no, you're down. Okay. Buy center? I'm trying to find out who keeps doing this. He has to be here, don't you think? Alright, let's mark this. Alright, ready?
My station marked.
Honestly, man, I would not go for that. There's some red dots over there.
I'm gonna try to wedge my way in. Alright, I'm going
Enemy
in.
activity here.
Here I go. I'm gonna then jump under the fucking thing.
I'm pretty sure there's someone here.
What a play. Got one mine on me.
Hostile airstrike incoming.
I'm good.
Just don't have the words.
I didn't even say anything about it. I was kind of worried.
You've got gas inbound.
3 airstrikes in the last 3 minutes.
You're the last of your squad. Finish this.
I tried. I was kind of stuck under it.
The enemy took that one.
14, 10, 8. God damn. Oh, yeah. I gotta remember to turn this on adult chat. Like there's adult conversation.
Well, I think that was my last one, man.
No problem. Yeah, I mean, a travesty about the Cubs right now is how Suzuki has career highs in home runs, and I think it's RBIs too. But he's leading the league in RBIs. That's what it was. But then he didn't even make the All-Star team as a starter because of Ohtani. That's kicking dick. But I kind of want Austin Riley. Wouldn't mind moving Shaw to the bench and using him in clutch situations. He has more walk-offs than anyone else in 3 years. And we're halfway through the season. But we need a starter unless you're selling Strider. I don't know how many years he's been in, 3 years, something like that. So he might have a year or two left on his rookie contract. So I don't think you're selling Strider unless you're selling him.
He's got a long-term extension already.
Okay,
Right
so
before he got injured.
yeah. But still, that might be something that you guys want to unload because of the fact you're uncompetitive. I mean, not uncompetitive, but if you're uncompetitive at the deadline. Last I knew was, I think it was like only 3 games back, Milwaukee was, and then you guys have the Mets ahead of you who are skidding like a motherfucker. They lost like 14 of the last 17. And then ahead of you from that, I can't remember who. Oh, Phillies. Yeah, the Phillies are. So I know that there's 3 wild card spots, and any team can get to them. It's just about their record, and then there's head-to-heads for that. So if the Phillies make it as they clinch, and the Mets get the wild card, then in the Central, the Cubs are going to be good. Let's say we clinch. The Brewers have stayed with us. The Cardinals are going to slide. So maybe the Brewers take number 2 or 3 on the wild card. Out on the West Coast, it's Dodgers, but will the Padres stay good enough? So either the Padres or the Giants will be competing for you guys for a wild card. I just don't think you guys have it in the tank this year to be able to pull it out. I can't even believe Lindor got an all-star bid. Like, what the fuck? It's bullshit. But, alright, brother.
He always gets an all-star. He could bat 100 for the year, and people would vote for him.
He has never been an all-star as a Met, or an all-star starter as a Met. One of the two. I can't remember. But I was like, what? I did not know that. I knew he did good for the Guardians, but I thought he's been there for a few years now. But yeah, I like where we're at. We don't really have key pieces off the bench. I mean, we got Brujan and Birdie, and those are just... Brujan's a versatile player, and Birdie can run fast, except he's been horrible this year. He pitched for us last night. We won 13-3.
Last weekend was the best weekend of the year because the Mets got swept by the Pirates. They got outscored 30-4, the worst in their entire history, and they never faced Paul Skeens.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
That's fucking nuts. But I will say this, the Pirates fucking pitching staff, at least their starters, might be the most underrated, and it starts with Skeens. Like, how do you underrated with Skeens as your number one? But Keller, Heaney, Jones when he comes back, I mean, like, those are dogs. Like, those are dogs that every team would want. I mean, we're looking to get Keller, Bednar, and Cabrian.
I think Skeens is overrated.
I mean, I do too, but he has such dominant shit. Like, whether it's a four-seam, a slider, or a curveball, like, it comes out the same tunnel. And that's, you know how that is with the game. Like, I really hope he becomes something intense, like something that we can't ignore. Just because I don't have a problem with... He's not the ego. Like, he's not the PCA ego. He fucks a really hot chick. Like... Like, he's got his own swag. He's not ego swag. So that's kind of cool. He has ego, but he doesn't, like, exude it. Like, you know, I've seen some pictures like Palencia. Like, Palencia's our closer this year. He's got some spunk. He got on Wilson Contreras' ass for getting on him about plunking him in the ninth. And he's like, you're the tying fucking run. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? He's like, why would I fucking plunk you?
Dude, my issue isn't with Skeens himself. It's like with his baseball card that went for $1 million.
Yeah.
Like, my issue is that he's one injury away from, like, you know, just being, like, even
Average.
Jacob deGrom has had, like, 5 years, like, 5 elite years, and then he starts getting injured. And now
DeGrom,
nobody talks
Scherzer.
about him. So, like, I just think people, it's like Edwin Diaz a couple years ago. Like, he
Yep.
was mid, and then he had one really good year, and everyone thought he was the best pitcher.
If you
And
put-
no, of course, it comes back down to earth.
So my closer is a Daniel Palencia. He's been off and on this year. He's been in AAA to start it, and he goes 102. But it's his other pitchers that's got to bail him out. But if this dude was on the Yankees, he would be a godsend in their mind. It would be like one of the most top-rated rookie, not even rookie. Maybe he's a rookie, but you know what I'm saying. Like, he would just, the hype is so much more if he was a Yankee, if he was a Dodger, if he was a, you know, because the Dodgers pen has been ass. So, yeah, fuck you, Brandon White. The Dodgers pen has been ass. And so if you think about it, like, if they brought in a Palencia and they gave up like, what was that catcher, Zaragoza or something like that? That catcher. If they really needed a pitcher going long term, we traded Palencia, and we got in their catcher, you know, whatever. We want to trade Ballesteros, which is a top left-handed bat in the minors. He's like 20. He's a left-handed catcher who's 5'10". He's not going to play catcher for us. He's just not that guy. He's a DH. So we don't need him. We've got Suzuki, and Suzuki is setting his own PRs this year. So I just think if he was on a bigger team, like a Mets, a Yankee, a bigger aura team, Mets, Yankees, or Dodgers, there would be so much more hype about Palencia. He's got like a 1.69 ERA, 14 out of 15 saves. He blew one save in Miami. That was it. It was Miami. Like, it wasn't even like the biggest stress. It was just didn't work. But since then, he's been perfect. Hasn't gave up. He's gave up one run. That's it. So,
Who
well,
would
bro,
you trade to the Braves?
who would we trade to the Braves? If you give me Riley, Strider, which
You're paying his contracts. You're
Yeah,
paying
yeah,
both
yeah.
of their contracts.
That's fine, we'll
you
take
really
it.
want them.
do you
Why
think
wouldn't you
either
trade
of them?
for, like, Schwellenbach or
Well, because
one
he's
of the
hurt. You
other
can't.
pitchers?
You can't trade for Schwellenbach. He's on the IL. He might be off the IL at the end of the deadline or beginning of the deadline, like, you know, when the deadline happens. But I'm not gonna plan that he's gonna be back. So
I don't know about that, man. I thought he was back.
no, he just got hurt 2 days ago. 2 days ago. But yeah, he's gonna be out with a fractured elbow, fractured arm, one of the two. So they're looking at 6 weeks. So I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna get him. And when it comes to your starters, that's what we need. It's a starter, because we lost Steele for the year. He's coming back, but at the end of the year. Hopefully beginning of the year, he'll just be better. But we need a starter. You guys have
Why
starters,
don't you
but
take Jurix and Profar?
we don't want them. That's why we didn't sign them last year. We don't need an outfielder. Is that what he
He's
plays?
got 2 home runs in 2 games this year.
Oh, he's 2 for 2. Yeah, Pete hit 2 today. He's got 25 already, and he's going for MVP against Shohei Ohtani. So I don't even think
He's not
Acuna.
going to win it.
No, not against Shohei, but if he gets a Golden Glove, he hits 40 home runs, steals 40 bases, and he's 23. He'll get some votes. That's good enough for what I'm asking of him, because I expected him to be a 225, 30, 30. That was good enough for me, because if he did that, he's Golden Glove defense anyway. His ego's his ego, but I mean he's still Golden Glove defense. He made a diving play that's a 25% 5-star catch. So that was pretty nice. It started the game. So
You should trade for someone who's not on a long-term contract, like
I had other
Acuna
teams.
or Albies.
Acuna's not even on a long term.
No,
I didn't know
he
that. I
signed
thought,
his long-term years ago. We got
Yeah,
him
that's
for
what I
10
figured.
million a year.
I don't need an outfielder.
He's
We've
been
got
our only good player.
5 outfielders who could start for any team. Any team. Like, you would take Suzuki as an outfielder, you would take Hap, you would take PCA Tucker, and you would take Owen Casey, and you might take Alcantara if we're trading him as not a centerpiece, but as a bonus piece, because he is at Major League ready, and he had one of the best springs in history of the Cubs. So he's a 265, 270 hitter, 6'6" outfielder who played in center field right now. He can hit for pop. He came from the Mike Judge scout. Same scout that scouted Judge. Just game scout from the Yankees is who we got in return for Rizzo. So, if I wasn't going to the Braves, there's a couple pieces I would take from a couple different teams, but in smaller locales. So it's like, if I really wanted to pick out a third baseman I would just go to the Boston and say, give us Bregman and pick a pitcher you want to get rid of. Pick me a starter that you want to get rid of. All right. So he's a rental. He's got some money on him, and then Bregman does. And then the other pitcher, all right, here we go. We'll give you Moises Ballesteros, a top 5 prospect in the minors. We'll give you Kevin Alcantara. We'll give you Jordan Wicks, who had a run 2 years ago, 4-0 to start his career in the majors, lefty with some zip and Major League ready. So that's 3 good pieces. We could throw in a James Triantos or I think it's Ty Warren or something like that. Like a Warren. We have a Warren kid in our farm system, looking really good. He's throwing like a 1.67 ERA and like 80 pitched innings as a starter. It's going pretty good. I mean, you can even throw in a Ben Brown if we're doing a pitcher for a pitcher thing. We have those options. So it's just about building right. We need a bat that can start third base, or that's it. So we just need a third base option, or like an alternate. So someone who smashes lefties. We really just need someone who smashes lefties, and Bregman does. We need a pitcher. We don't necessarily need a left-handed pitcher. We just need a pitcher that can start for 6 innings. Why? Tyone's down, Steele's down. Shota's been rough, but he's back. And then we have rookies. Honestly, Caleb Boyd. That's not right. Michael Boyd. Yeah. Michael Boyd has been a absolute godsend for us. He's got a sub-3 ERA, 14 starts.
I'm looking at his stats.
Something like that.
Can't believe it.
Yeah.
He was good like 5 years ago, and then he's had 4 awful years. And
He's been
all of a
hurt.
sudden he's good this year.
When last year he had 13 scoreless innings in the postseason. Last year, and he only pitched like 4 games before
He's
that.
been on the Tigers.
Yeah, he was on the. I think he was on Indians last year, but if it wasn't Indians, it was Tigers last year. But one of the two, he was on one of them last year, and he had Tommy John, or he had surgery, was out most of the year, but he came back for postseason, pitched lights out in the postseason, and we signed him. Colin Ray. I mean, Colin Ray started, I think, all but like 3 of his appearances this year. He has not been the best pitcher in our starting rotation,
Not great.
But today he threw pretty great. And 3 starts
I
ago,
will say Your bullpen looks really good.
Our average ERA is 1.8 in our relief. Palencia's got a 1.7. Pomeranz has a 0. Thielbar has a 1.6, something like that. Like, I can keep going on. Brazier. Keller has been a dog, dude. Michael Bush, dog. He hit 3 dingers today. Like, and he's not even batting against lefties. His stats are his stats against righties only. He has started 2 games against lefties this year. Like, that's some fucking stats. I think he's batting 2. I can pull up my phone. I'm still streaming, that's all. But Flexen, yeah, he's a starter capable person. He's been starting down in AAA. If we set him back down to start and stretch out, then we bring him back up as a starter, that'd be fine. He had like a...
It's only given up 2 runs this year.
Yeah, and it happened the day he went like 29 complete innings without an earned run, and then he gave up 1. And then we're like, whatever, he's doing great. It was a Pomeranz has no earned runs.
That guy's like 50 years old.
Yep, 38. He was a minor league player for the Dodgers. We traded for cash, and he has been on our major league roster since, and he hasn't fucked up once. And he's starting our game tomorrow. He has 2 starts, maybe 1, but he's starting our game tomorrow as a relief game, bullpen game, which honestly, I don't really hate that. I mean, we don't really have... Ben Brown went down, so we really don't have 5 starters right now. We're going to bring up 1, but he's probably not, has to adjust to the schedule of his AAA team. But I don't even know who he brought up, truly. I'll have to look it up. But that's what I'm saying. Like, we have a team this year, and we're not selling, so we need to buy. What do we need to buy? A starter, third baseman, or an alternate for third base that can hit against lefties. We probably have to DFA Justin Turner, who's been clutch but not consistent. Matt Shaw will probably platoon at third. I think you could go trade for Kobe Mayo from the Orioles and go get a starter, and then like Felice Bautista. Felice Bautista, is that right? Left-handed reliever. From
He's right-handed.
Right-handed reliever. Yeah, but I mean, we could get him. I mean, because they're not competing in the AL right now. They're second bottom in the AL East. And we're not asking for Gunnar Henderson.
They'll trade him though.
I don't think
He's
they would.
kind of like their guy in Baltimore.
I agree. I just think that when you're looking at a trade like Kevin Alcantara, Ballesteros, like I said, Ballesteros is like 2 top 20 draft picks in 1. I think his FV or FVV is like 83.2 last I knew. I think that sounded right, because I saw a trade suggestion through Kyle, the setup man, and it was from sending Moises for Jesus Luzardo before he got traded, and they were looking pretty smooth. So we just don't need a DH. We don't need a left-handed DH. Like, it's not something we need next year. So Kevin Alcantara, right-handed batting outfielder. He's tall. He's got really good intangibles, but we've got some stuff we need to improve. We don't really have that guy to come up to bat against lefties from the AAA. So it's like.
Well, let me tell you, I'm looking at Austin Riley's stats. And
not looking good.
Want him.
Well, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, hey, who can we go and say, hey, we'll take this underperforming contract player that is not worth right now.
Pay his contract.
Well, this is the thing. Not worth what you're paying him. So if you pay half the contract, we'll give you the prospects to compensate the player he is. And I'm not asking for Murphy. I'm not asking for. Riley is I consider Riley, even on this year, a top 10 third baseman, and it's because he can play defense. It's because he can hit the ball, and he's a different build over Matt Shaw. You have a bigger bodied guy there. Now, if I wanted to go cheaper, as in like financially, Kobe Mayo from the Orioles. He's not playing well this year because he's playing first base. He's not a first baseman. He is a tough third baseman, and he hits dingers. And I really like him. I really like Kobe Mayo. I think it wouldn't take too much to get Kobe and maybe like Grayson Rodriguez. I think that we could pull something out of our hat to get that, and that might be worth it. If Grayson's even like healthy, I do not have a clue. He's just a name I know on that. Sugano is that Japanese guy. I'm sure they'd basically give it to us. We got so many Japanese guys and Koreans, like, we could probably pull that off. Like, we could probably make a trade happen. We've got some people in the farm. We're about to do our draft. Like, these are all things that we could do now and then adjust our draft accordingly. Like I said, when it comes to relievers, I don't really need a reliever. I just need a clutch pitcher. I mean, Tanner Scott's not pitching the way he was, but maybe a change of scenery would help him. Maybe playing at Wrigley would help him. Like, I mean, Dodgers have a great field for pitchers, but like, yeah, it's just not there. So he could use a change of scenery. We have a couple like Reese McGuire, who has not been anybody's like top player ever. Yeah, he doesn't deserve to get sent down when Amaya comes back. Amaya's out of options, so he has to come back. We're not trading Amaya. He was literally the NL Player of the Month in May. So between him and Carson Kelly, we have our catchers. So do we go to a third catcher program and have one of them be a lefty who had thrown out 3 guys yesterday? Like, we throw out 3 guys on the Guardians, it's saying something. Like, Jose Ramirez ain't no slump. He went 0 for 9, 0 for 10 this weekend, or this week with us, against us. Bring it on. Let's fucking go. So, I mean, Jose is Jose, man. Like, we threw rookies at him, and he didn't do shit. I think Tyone was the only one that wasn't a rookie that pitched against him, and even then, it wasn't good for Jose. I mean, Jose is an option. Do I think the Cleveland is going to try to sell his contract? I really don't. I think he is so loyal to that fan base. He was willing to take a pay cut to take them on. Da, 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 da. I don't think they can do it. I don't think it would just be absolutely horrendous to the Guardians if they sold him. But if they could get a haul for him, Clase, and fucking Bibby, I forget. It's one of the Guardian pitchers. Biddy, maybe it's him. But if we can get all 3 of them, and we have to give 4 top 10 prospects and 2 more outside the top 10 prospects of ours, fucking do it. I'm doing it right now. Like, those are key pieces. We'll DFA Turner. We'll send Brujan to DFA, or add him in, you know, and we'll send a pitcher down. Like, that ain't hard. That ain't hard at all. So we got options. And actually, I don't even have to send one down unless they already brought up somebody for Tyone who's on the IL. So I was really thinking that Gage Workman guy was going to be something for us. He had a very good spring. We DFA'd him. He's on the White Sox. He already talked shit about the Cubs, and we're like, okay, watch how you end up getting sold back to the Tigers. So we're good. He was not as good as we had thought. We tried our best to give him chances, and then his defense, which was his top quality, failed him. But I don't know. We'll see what happens, man. I would really like to see the Cubs make a good push, so we'll see what happens. I'm going to Wrigley soon enough, so it's gotta happen.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, brother. You have a good day. Get some sleep. Hit me up.
All right, man.
All right.
Catch you next time.
Yes, sir.